Hey guys.
This is like, could we do the ASMR version of opening this?
Welcome to our team meeting.
We're trying to get better at discussing the week ahead before the week starts. This is a unique week because it's the end of a long weekend. And so today's Monday. I think we typically do something like this on a Sunday. Talk everything from spending to schedule to evening events.
And usually our team meetings don't include ice cream bars, but we got a little treat.
Sometimes you have to treat yourself. As a rule.
Well, let me tell you, this long weekend, I treated myself. We went to a restaurant together.
Oh, yeah.
My brother-in-law and his wife, who I always want to call my sister-in-law, but I don't know if that's the right term for...
Yeah, it works.
And I got a dessert there. The dessert was called mango sticky rice cream sandwich. Mango sticky rice cream sandwich.
It was really good.
It was so good.
I don't even love desserts. I thought it was good.
You know how ice cream sandwiches are usually like cookies? It was Rice Krispie squares, pretty much, in circular form, as the cookie. And then the middle was like ice cream and mango mix. Tomorrow, I'm going to visit my best friend. She just had a baby on Mother's Day. And I'm bringing her some bone broth, which is my favorite thing to bring women who just had babies.
Why is that?
Because it's so warm and nourishing and hydrating. All things you need as a new mom.
Tuesdays are the day where everyone on my staff team works in the office, so in person. And then after that, in the evening, we have a kind of dinner with friends of ours who are moving out of town soon. So bittersweet. Excited that we'll be able to connect with them, but sad that they're leaving.
Okay, guys, we have something kind of cool to share with you. We got sent something from the company Quook. It's a baby company. So they sell like different appliances or like bottles, baby plates, baby bibs, stuff like that. They sent us something called the Quook. Here's the box. It's pretty much like a 5-in-1 appliance for baby food, which is awesome. So it sterilizes bottles, it warms bottles, it purees food, it chops food, and it steams food as well, which for us is really important. We've talked about before how we live in like 500 square feet. So we don't have a ton of kitchen counter space. So to have something that does so many things, like has lots of different functions, but is just one appliance, is really awesome for us. We have tried to feed our son food. He's 6 months old, so usually you start solids around 6 months. But he really has not liked it so far. We've tried a bunch of different things, but we've yet to use this to try to maybe make it a bit easier for him to chew and eat food. We also have a code for 10% off. So if you put Dan and Mariah in checkout, you'll get 10% off. First of all, it's really cute, which is nice because, you know, when there's not a lot of room on your kitchen counter, you want something that looks nice. It seems to have like a touch screen display, which is sweet. Like I said, our son hasn't really taken well to food yet, but I wonder if we were to use something like this to like either puree food or steam it, then maybe he'll start to like it a bit better. But regardless, he'll eat food eventually, so it'll be nice to have something so handy like this to just make food for him. All right, you guys, we have it here. Here's the screen. As you can see, we got some carrots in the basket there, and we are going to steam them. Press steam here. All right, we are all done here. Okay, the carrots look pretty good. Let's do a mash test. Yeah, nice and soft, and that's perfect. I'm really happy with it.
Last night was probably the hardest night of sleep that our baby has ever had, I think. He's getting like 3 teeth, so it was rough, but we are up.
Hey! Where'd you go? The gym? Run?
Went for a run.
How was it?
Some interval training. It was good. It's a great start to the day. I'm a bit sore, but I feel good.
Okay, we're dropping Daniel off work now. Any last words as you head to work today?
I'm gonna miss you guys.
We're gonna miss you too.
I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll I'll see you this evening.
Hey guys, I'm actually back home now. I just got home, and it's because I started to feel like I was getting sick. I feel like I don't have a lot of symptoms, but I could just feel in my body, I think a cold is coming. You do not want to be sick around a newborn baby. Newborn babies have like no immune system, no way to fight off sickness. So I just called my friend and I was like, hey, kind of feeling this way, and we agreed that I'd come back a different time and just freeze the food I made them and bring it back. But yeah, sad I don't get to see them, but don't want to get the little baby sick, so happy to stay home and go back when I feel better. We are going to the library. Now that our son is 6 months old, he really likes to play with like toys and people. And so I've been taking him to the library like a couple times a week. We're going to like an actual like little class thing. So I'm so excited. Maybe I'll meet a mom friend. Who knows? Okay, we just finished up at the library. Well, we're still here, but just finished up the little class. You guys, it was so cute. There was probably like 20 babies in there. We're all singing songs, and my son was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I come here to something like this earlier? It was so cute. Hi. Sometimes my lunch, like, I feel like most of the times my lunch is so random. Like, right now I just made these, like, breakfast sausages, and I am having this carrot salad. Maybe you've heard of it. I'm kind of on a carrot salad kick. It's basically just, like, it's called ribbon. You ribbon the carrots like this, and then you put olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and salt. And it's really good. It kind of tastes like, it almost kind of tastes like salt and vinegar chips or something. Obviously not exactly like it, but it kind of reminds me of that. It has a lot of health benefits. So it's supposed to like get rid of excess estrogen in your body, which has different effects for different people. But something I've really noticed for me is that it helps my skin really clear up, which is awesome because I've kind of had not great skin like my whole life, I think, since I was a teenager. So that's been nice. So breakfast sausage, carrot salad, and then I have like rice with jerk chicken. Well, rice with jerk gravy, basically. Kind of random, but trying to hit fiber, protein, carbs. So, and I think I got it done. We're going to a friend's house for dinner in a couple hours, and so I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. Melted butter cookies are just a hack because I don't have to worry about the butter being like room temperature or softened. I really like using a scale. I just feel like it's way less messy, so I'm gonna get scale. I think chocolate chip cookies are my favorite dessert. Like, who doesn't like a chocolate chip cookie? It's okay. So whenever we like have plans to go to someone's place for dinner, we always try to bring something if we can. And it's not always something homemade. Like sometimes it's just we pick up wine or pick up something or whatever. But Daniel and I's system is I'm pretty much the one to do that. To like make sure we have something covered that we're gonna bring. I did pick up a bottle of wine that we'll bring there tonight, but I wanted to do these cookies as well because it's kind of just like, it's just nice to make something homemade. Usually I make people bread, like sourdough bread, because I love making it, but I did not time it properly for this hangout, so. Yummy, yummy cookie, yummy, yummy cookie. Just kind of having a baby, it's just like a constant song. You just make a song out of whatever you do. Okay. We'll chill that in the fridge and then, hey! We'll chill that in the fridge and then we'll bake it in 30 minutes. Back together again. Daniel's done work. And now we're heading to our friends for dinner.
It's good to be back.
And our son is not liking the car seat.
Hey man, what's going on?
So on days like today when you're at work, I'm at home, we're separate, and then we come together to go to something together. So we don't really have like time one-on-one.
Yeah.
What's a way you'd say we connect?
I've been trying to do better at getting home like at least an hour before the thing so that we can just be an hour of unscheduled time so that we can just chat, catch up on our days. Usually it consists of like telling each other funny things that happen throughout the day.
Yeah,
I would say
agree.
that's probably the main thing. And then bonding over our son now, of course. Either be wrestling him on the bed or just talking about things he's been doing or how he's been developing. I'd say that. What? I feel like that's been key.
Yeah.
He knows we're talking about him.
Yeah. For me, a hug's important.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could take that or leave that. I'll
No,
take
it's
it.
important for me as well.
I swear it's important.
I like hugging you.
You by definition a skier when you bought skis. So is that the same?
Wow. Just a quick little,
This is wild. Just say it.
That's wild to say. It is wild to say 3 years.
Hey,
You guys,
it's the end of a long day.
we are going home. It's like 11:30. It was such a good time at a friend's house, but I'm tired. Good night. Okay, guys, it's the next morning. We had a rough sleep
It's a cloudy day.
again.
Not as bad as the week.
The night
Or
before.
would you say last night was worse than the night before, or no?
For me, yeah. Are we getting it?
We try not to think about it too much. We kind of give ourselves one moment for like, oh, that was rough, and then we move on.
Yeah.
No point in thinking about it for too long,
I'm kind of like,
because he wins and we lose.
I'm not that tired.
It's a mental game.
So anyways, it's good to see you guys this morning. We are on a walk to go get some coffee, some mid-morning coffee with some friends.
Yeah, today's a quieter evening, so we're looking forward to that.
It'll be super nice because I'm sure you guys have caught on. Sometimes we can run a little hard, so it's nice to have these pockets here and there where we can just chill, have some quality time together. Alright guys, we're going to Costco. So not the best time of day to go, honestly. It's like 4:30 p.m. It's gonna be crazy busy in there, but we gotta get it done because there's no more meat left in the house, and that's one of the main things we eat. So I'm gonna go there quick, and I'll show you guys a little bit of what we get. So usually, well, every time I go to Costco, I bring my wagon. Daniel's gonna be pumped. Okay, Costco with the deals today. Why is it always like a bit of a jump scare when people are dressed nice at Costco? All right, we're done. We're on the move, and it wasn't actually as busy as I thought it would be. All the Costco employees at this Costco, and I feel like honestly every Costco I've been to, are so nice. They're so kind, and they always feel like they just love their job so much, and I love that. It just makes my day. Run with the jogging stroller. Jogging stroller is actually Daniel's. He got it for his birthday, but he lets me use it. And I say that jokingly, like, of course he lets me use it. That would be crazy if he didn't. I find running is, I think, the easiest workout to do with my son. was like a chicken curry veggie situation, some brown rice, and then more chicken in the air fryer. I was secretly hoping that Dan wouldn't be home when I got home because I really wanted to make him some dinner tonight. Like a nice dinner. I feel like this feels like a more actual dinner, whereas a lot of the times I'll make like a lot of chicken and a lot of separate things that he can kind of, or both of us can kind of just like grab and put together some sort of meal. But I wanted to make like, you know, a more thoughtful dinner tonight. I feel like sometimes I can be like hesitant to be like, oh, I'm making Daniel dinner, just because I feel like there was / probably still is this huge pushback on like women doing everything in the house for the man, because of course in a lot of situations in the past and present that can be a toxic thing. But I just wanted to share that as I was processing my hesitancy with it, I was also like, but we don't have that toxic relationship. So I should feel fine for like being happy to make my husband dinner. I just wanted to add that in to be like, it's okay to do things for your husband. It's okay to do things for your wife. Hopefully you do things for each other, because that's like such a huge part of marriage, is filling in those gaps and picking up the slack and doing your share and more if you can. And right now we're just in a time of our lives where it makes more sense for me to do the housework, to do the cooking, to do the cleaning, because I'm the one that's home. I'm not working right now. And so that's not a bad thing, and it's not toxic. Yeah, I just wanted to clear that up with myself mostly, but needed to process it along with you guys, of course. Did you just say hi to me? I think something that Daniel and I have been thinking about and talking about with each other a lot is that marriage is so much more than a weekly date night. Like, it's so much more than that. It's like these little moments of like cooking for each other, or like being excited when each other gets home, or processing the day together, or picking up each other coffee. Just like little things like that. But then also big things like making space and making room in your weeks for conversations that are deeper. And I think that if we reduce our marriage to just a weekly date night, then we're not gonna get to experience the fullness and the awesomeness of what marriage can be. We made it to a reading time, guys. It's a couple hours later than I was envisioning it.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Because of a few factors.
Having a young baby, work demands, all the other things that come with life push this later. I think something that's important to mention is that this isn't a normal thing. This is something we're starting for the first time. We have a candle just right behind the camera.
The mood is set, and our books are here.
The living room is dimmed. We're ready to go. Ryan, what are you reading? You have 2 books.
I have two to choose from. The first is the Sears Baby book.
You gotta turn that on its side so people can see how thick that is.
It's more of a textbook. And you know what? I saw it on the bookshelf today, and I was like, oh, I wish I had more time to read that. I feel like I never have time to read that. Mm-hmm. And then I thought, wait a second. We have a reading night planned tonight.
Yeah.
So even though it's more textbook style and I envision this reading night to be more fiction, I just feel like I've wanted to like dive into this for a long time. So I'll be taking a look at that. And then this is my Kobo, which is basically a Kindle, but just a different brand. I have the book Jayber Crow by Wendell Berry on here. I've already started reading
Can you describe what kind of book that is?
It's kind of like...
Because I know Wendell Berry does poetry, but that's not a poetry book.
It's kind of like a narrative story from the perspective of like the person it's about. It's like... Oh, cool. It is written quite poetic.
Oh, that's really cool.
But I'm just at the beginning. You should turn your book on its side.
So this isn't fair. Like, so my book is really thick, but this is actually 4 books in one. So it's called the Alexandria Quartet. Someone who reviewed this from the Times called it one of the great works of English fiction. Supposedly it's like very highly esteemed in the fiction community. So I'm excited to read it. I think that this reading time is, for me, a time to delve into fiction. A lot of nonfiction has to do with work or a talk I'm preparing for. So being able to just like have guilt-free.
Guilt-free is kind of crazy.
I feel like I could just spoil myself. Yeah. Guys, I haven't read fiction since like To Kill a Mockingbird in like grade 10.
Since like Holes.
Guys,
Holes in grade 5.
Shout out to the book Holes. I have to let you guys into a secret. So I read Holes for the first time in like grade 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But because it was like above my reading level, grade 4 or 5, I was able to read it and use it for different book reports in the years ahead. And you know what? Before I knew it was a term, I was working smarter, not harder. So there you go. Shout out to the book Holes. If you know the movie Holes or the book Holes, make sure to put that in the comments. Shout out to Zero.
Let the reading begin.
Okay. Let the reading begin.
Guys, this is my friend Cecilia from high school. She's the best.
I know what to do. I delivered to high school.
So pretty. Real diaper. This is our work setup. This is how we do it. Our babies are sleeping opposite times, but our baby's asleep now, so we'll try to get something done. Hey guys, I had a great work day with Cecilia. We didn't get a ton done because both of our babies are quite active, but you know, we got to catch up and we got a few things done, which is great. I'm on my way just to an appointment to get my wedding rings resized because they still don't fit since being pregnant, but on my way, there is a Krispy Kreme semi-near to where I'm going, which is huge because there's only like one where I live. So of course, I had to get myself a cream-filled donut. Hey buddy, it's okay. Shh, 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 shh. Traffic, grumpy baby. I need to go to the bathroom so bad.
Dude, I've been up for like 8 hours.
It's the next day. Guys, they didn't even see you yesterday.
Oh.
They did,
Well, here we are.
Apart from most of the day.
Where we live, you can take a ferry to like a sub-island. And right now we're on the ferry, heading to visit some friends.
Yeah, we're just going for a quick day trip. It was kind of a scramble leaving the house this morning, I won't lie. But we made it with minutes to spare.
We made it with time to spare, which we're trying to get better at. So we're not, I wouldn't say we're late people.
We're on time people.
Yeah, we're on time people, and there's certain things that we prioritize over others, aka I prioritize more than others. I think if Mariah was left to her own devices, she would give herself a lot more time. I'm all about time optimization, so I'm
Efficiency. He's a man of efficiency.
So I try to squeeze everything into a short period of time, which sometimes results in tight margins. So there you
we
go.
made it through with little to no tension this morning. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I would say no tension. I didn't feel tense.
I felt not tension towards you, but felt like, okay, we gotta get moving.
Yeah, I think we're running tight. I've been up for a while, guys.
He's the type of person that if he gets up in the middle of the night not tired, he'll just stay up.
I don't know, I just take it as, like, if I wake up, for example, and it's 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and I'm just ready to go, I just see it as God's gift to me of 4 extra hours. I can see how that could be controversial, but that's how I see it. I'm doing something that some could see as controversial. So it is 9 a.m.
Not even 9 a.m.
And I'm debating cracking this right now. It's a Diet Pepsi or a Pepsi Zero.
You know,
I don't know what
it's kinda
Pepsi
like
calls it. Why it's controversial is that it's kind of early to crack a pop, but I've been up for like 8 hours. Is the rule like, okay, once you pass this certain time in the day, you can crack pop, or is it a certain amount of time awake? Like once you pass a threshold of awake hours, you can now crack it. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, you gotta
So
drop in the comments, are we doing cartwheels to try to justify me cracking this Pepsi, or does our logic make sense? And what would you do?
anything from our day trip here. We were just spending some station.
Can you tell I was dialed?
Got the old Pepsi. He did.
Second of the day.
He did have the one on the way here in the morning, you guys.
Cheers. And I feel like because it's 222 milliliters, it's more justified.
It's like a few
smaller.
sips, really.
You know how they say girl math? I feel like that's
Yeah.
like man math. I'm
On the
using the
ferry.
time on the ferry to get some work done. So I'll be doing some writing. A big part of my job is writing. And I'll be doing some personal finance work.
And I'm taking this ferry to try to put our son to bed. So.
We have grown to be really good at dividing and conquering. So that's what we're going to do.
Good morning. It's the next morning.
Good morning.
We're home and we're off.
It's an early start.
It's early. It's like 6:53.
So I have a conference today. So Mariah's gonna drop me off at a conference for work, and then she has a few things going on. And then
Yeah,
we'll
I'm going to bridal
reunite
shower.
at the end of the day. What does your day look like?
That's been such a theme. I feel like we've had a lot of
Dividing and conquering.
reunitings at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm going to my parents' house with our son. I'm gonna hang out there for a bit, and then I'm gonna go to a bridal shower. So that should be fun. Guys, this is my sister, Violet.
I'm Mariah's favorite sibling.
Show me what's beside you.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
I'm doing a promposal.
She's like, oh, this old thing? That's her promposal. Do you think he's gonna say yes?
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay guys, I'm at the bridal shower and we got the groom here.
Is this a vlog?
It's a vlog. What are you doing here at the bridal shower?
Well,
Let the people know.
yeah, so I was gonna actually just escort Micah here, but I stuck around for the food.
Is it Filipino? Fire spread.
I'm a turn.
Okay, we're back at home and I'm giving Daniel a haircut. I've been giving you haircuts for 2 years, maybe.
Mariah's a bona fide barber.
Oh wow, that's a big compliment. So I'm giving him a haircut and we're kind of winding down for the night. I feel like we're ready for another team meeting.
Yep.
It hasn't even been a week, but
It's crazy.
We
When
could
was
use
that?
it.
When did we do that meeting?
it was Sunday night and it's Friday. Oh no, wait, it's Saturday now. Oh, I guess okay, it's pretty much been a week.
This was a full week.
Yeah.
This was a full week.
Anyways, I'm Dan's favorite barber. It's taken me a while to perfect the craft, but I'm getting there.
You've gotten so much faster.
Yeah, the first one took me like
remember-
3 hours, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
It was
no,
like 2.5 hours.
Like, yeah, it was like embarrassingly long.
Or was it?
No, it was 1.5.
Yeah, it was probably 1.5 hours.
Or
Because there's no
or
way we sat there
not
for
3
3 hours.
It must have been close to
It's probably
2,
yeah, it's probably an hour and a
Because I
half.
feel like an hour and a half. I feel like it's closer to 2 though. I feel like I wouldn't think an hour and a half was that bad. But now I can do it in like, I don't know, 25 minutes or something. But he's my only client. And then one day our son. How much money in 2 years do you think?
I would say the average haircut I feel like is $35, and I should be getting my hair cut probably every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. So 52 weeks in a year divided by 3 times $35 times 2, just over $1,200 we saved over the course of 2 years, which is real money.
What can you get with $1,200?
That's our flights to Dominican Republic. That is 100 to 102 dinners out. That is a year's worth of gas. Do you want me to
No, those are all
provide
good
more
things.
comparables?
It's like good perspective, you know?
I think something that we've really started to lock in is the things we splurge on and the things we spend on in our everyday life. There's a lot of areas where we're frugal, i.e. haircuts. Mariah, you maybe cut your hair once a year? Twice a year?
Yeah, I cut my own hair now.
Oh, and then Mariah cuts my hair as well. So I'd say we're frugal in that area. We don't really buy much clothes, and when we do, we thrift or shop sales. But we spend on experiences. So we'll spend on the dinner out, we'll spend on the vacation, because we've just realized that we value things that you can keep with you via memory. So trips and dinners out are worth the spend for us. Whereas, I don't know, clothes fade, trends die out.
But your wife can always give you a fade, you know?
Clothes and Mariah fades.
I feel like it's important to, before you get married, kind of like know where you like to spend your extra money.
Mm-hmm.
and what you're okay with. If you and your significant other are different on what you like to spend on, then you have to be okay with that. Because otherwise that's really going to bother you.
Yeah, it's really good that we're both okay generally with being frugal in the same areas and splurging in the same areas. What would be a hiccup for us? I would say that you would, if it was 100% up to you and you lived on your own or whatever, I think you'd probably splurge more on like organic produce and like
on food.
The highest end meat.
Like grocery food.
Yeah.
I would probably spend a bit more money on, but I don't know, it's so expensive now. I wonder if like I was just by myself, I would be like, this is getting ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Like, okay, ground beef, for example, get it from Costco, this like big tube of ground beef.
Mm-hmm.
That's $35 or whatever. This organic one is also $35, and it's this small square package.
It's ridiculous.
Like way less meat. It's so crazy.
Okay, so this is unrelated to groceries, but I was kind of appalled when I saw this. There's like a little like classic bag of gummies that you used to be able to go to the like dollar store and buy for, I don't know, $1.50, $2. I saw it recently at a shop for $8.99.
Whoa.
I was kind of like, this is godless and lawless.
It feels like, not only does it just feel like stealing, it feels like they're stealing your childhood.
Stealing your childhood?
Yeah. It's like, I used to go to the store and get candy.
I don't know.
With my money. Now I can't even do that.
And don't get it wrong. Like, we're not people who complain about inflation all the time, but I feel like it's gotten to a point, guys. We don't complain about gas. We don't complain about housing costs, really. Like, sometimes we'll just make the note, but I feel like a lot of these things have just gotten to the point where it's like, you gotta draw a line.